It is beautiful.
This is the last stop on the IBM ATP Tour Super 9 or Championship Series event. And there has been a great field here, Vitas Gerlaitis, and as you Jim Courier lost to Cheng in Cincinnati. He still made over $1 million. 15 love. $30 love. I mean, let's face it. 8 years, you know, and here he is number 6 now. I mean, he's got some answers to, you know, to questions he's got to make.
And he does have some other things on his mind. He has a new addition to his family this year.
Miss-hit winner. Nice yeah, well played. No trouble with that first. Came back and won the next two. The prize money for this Paris indoor, $314,000 to win it. That's a big
turns in this game, setting up 2 break points.
He got it, so Edberg has drawn first blood in this match, 2-1. He leading Richard Krajicek, Ivan Lendl, and Boris Becker when he was down so badly.
And that was at a time when people were sort of questioning.
He often would cost him matches. Those days are history with him. $30 all.
Good body serve.
So Edberg holds on, and he's got the 3-1 lead. Oh, yeah.
Really looks sharp right off the bat. Early on in this match, Stefan Edberg, that's a class play from a net rusher. He's going to take the ball early. He cuts off the angle. Now he sees that his opponent is in trouble. He takes the ball in the air, not letting the ball bounce, and puts it away for a clean.
In fact, for a second break, first set. Edberg has the second break, and that should do it for the first set for him. We'll find out if Michael Stich has any kind of answers. It's oh, what a mistake. He could have gone for it and hit the big one, and he should have. 30 love.
It was almost as if he was being a little kind to Stefan Edberg. It looks like that was the kind that you would take a shot right at the body. It was sort of a bad drop shot from Stefan Edberg. Could have played it any way, and he just decided to play the little off shot.
As Roy Emerson might say, it looks like
I haven't seen Edberg move like.
he has never been out of the top 5 in the last 8 years. In 85, he was number 5, and again in 86, and he went up to number 80. If the rest. Some whistles from the crowd as Stich hits the ball right into Stefan Edberg's midsection.
Well, it was a replay of the point that we saw earlier that Stich sort of gave back to Stefan Edberg. And I said, well, that looks like the type of shot that you should go right into the body. And this time he does deliver it right at the body of Stefan Edberg and hits him right in the chest. But Cliffy, that is...
He has never won the French. He has won every other Grand Slam.
Really, truly one of the great players in the game. Oh, that's pretty.
Break point for Stich.
Edberg going up for the serve. Now he'll come in. Tries to keep the ball down low. Now Stich will hold it just for a second. Looks like he may go back down the line, but with great angle, cuts across the outside.
First chance for Michael Stich this match. He covers the net so well, doesn't he? Another solid volley, and it's set point.
Here's the big kicking serve, which gets up very high, and then he closes in so close. Watch how close he gets into the net. He's already about 2 yards past the serve.
Miss hit on the return, and Stefan Edberg has won the first set of this quarterfinal match between he and Michael Stich. Boris Becker over the surprising Sergio Casal back in 1986. Oh boy, what a shot. It's not to be supposed to be able to be hit this well. Watch this.
They've also said that that's the weaker side of Stefan Edberg. Well, it may be a little bit.
Michael Stich leads on serve. Stich this point. Did not have a good year. He won one tournament only. That was on grass, Rosmalen in Holland. Shaking his head all day at the office for Edberg.
Now, Stefan Edberg went behind Michael Stich 3 straight times. 1, 2, 3. Straight back to him, and this time he tries to play the little touch shot, just trying to dip it down.
Because Stich is no longer working with Mark Lewis. He's taken this spot for a moment.
So that's brilliant. Anticipation from Stefan Edberg at the net. He may not have the fastest reflexes of all time, but he has to be one of the quickest volleys you've ever seen, Cliff.
Hey, he really is, Vitas. I mean, I thought your comment earlier about when talking about the Australian boys as you watch this again, I think it was very true. I mean, some of the great volleys. Yep.
A tactically well-played point from Stefan Edberg goes back behind Michael Stich and gets up really well for the overhead, right back at him. And you see he comes right back in, doesn't let the ball drop low, gets the volley way at its height and hits it out into the open. Let the ball drop below the net level.
Oh, yeah, 30 love Edberg. Don't you think, Vitas?
And also, Cliff, like many, Stefan Edberg doesn't get gun shy if he gets passed occasionally. You know, this is bread and butter. He's going to win his games up at the net. Good example of how he covers the net there with that overhead, but shots.
Oh, that was a great serve, swinging wide.
The reasons why he was able to get that good serve back into the court.
15-30. Oh, yeah.
For his volley, but Michael Stich's got a pretty good volley himself. And that was a very good example of it. Good, smooth service action. And here he steps in good footwork, gets the racket back nice early.
Oh. Good.
Because that really was a great little half volley from Michael Stich. There really wasn't much he could do because he was sort of handcuffed by the return, and it just barely gets off the bottom of the court. He picks it up and pushes